how sweet's that little baby, Chris? Chris, listen to me. His name's Christopher, but Grace Stevens is with us in studio. What were you showing me?
No, I was showing you my Rob book.
Look at that.
This is in memory of Rob.
Aww.
And it goes all over the world.
That's so special and so sweet. So how about it watches us make this delicious
that would be
meal?
awesome.
Because tomorrow is Easter Friday, which admittedly for some of us, me included, means chocolate time. Now, Grace Stevens is with us in the studio, in fact, in the kitchen, and she's going to show us how to make this amazing Be Well Easter chocolate chip wreath. Now, if you think that is a mouthful, just wait until you taste it. I mean, these are all of my favorite things combined in one.
Oh, well, this is why I made it, because we love chocolate, we love hot cross buns. Let's smush them together and make an Easter treat today.
Okay. So where do we start? We're going to obviously start by preparing the dough for our hot cross buns.
Yes. So let's do the dough. Flour, I've got 3 cups of flour, some salt, and then your chocolate chips go in there. Okay. Right, and then I also put some sugar in there, so we want to sweeten. So it's a nice and rich dough that we've got here. Okay. And then that just gets loosely mixed a little bit. You make a well in the center. Some milk, 1 egg.
Here we go.
Okay, some yeast.
We add the yeast to the liquid.
I do, and then I activate it. You can, of course, add it to your flour. It's entirely up to you. It's my preference to put it in there and just to activate it a little bit. Cool. And then we've got our Be Well.
That's right. We've
canola
got our
and olive oil mix.
There we go. And it's the only olive oil blend that is carrying the Cancer Smart Choice seal.
Yes.
Of course, it is high in vitamin E and omega-3s, which also helps with reducing the risk of heart disease, depression, and arthritis. And it's endorsed by the Heart and Stroke Foundation of South Africa.
So it's really super healthy. So you can, when you're thinking about your heart this Easter, you know you're doing something right with your Be Well oil.
There we go.
Yes. Okay, so mix this.
We've got our wet ingredients, we've got our dry ingredients.
So this is super soup. Do you want to do it?
I'll be an assistant,
you
so there we go.
So we just pour it in and you mix it in.
There we go.
And we knead it together and you let it sit for about 45 minutes until it's quite big.
Okay.
And then we get to that, so that it looks like this in the end.
Okay, so we'll mix it until it looks like this. So this is how we cook on TV.
This is, I made this earlier. This can be kept in the fridge overnight. So definitely you can make this ahead of time. You don't have to make it on Easter morning or tomorrow morning.
Okay, you can make it today. Make it today, save it for tomorrow.
Let it prove in the fridge, just covered with some cling film, and then you can get it out tomorrow morning and you can make it. Right, now we divide it into nice little hot crust bunnies.
There we go. I'm loving the chocolate chips. Of course, you get some people that are not fond of raisins.
Yes.
But it's nice that we're combining this into chocolates and the hot crust buns.
My daughter hates raisins.
Okay. So you guys go for the chocolate chip option.
Bun. So here I've shaped one, and you make them into this nice wreath shape over there. Easy for on the table, you just pop it down and everybody just takes their own hot crust bun, so that's cool. Can you see I've put some extra large chunks of chocolate in this one?
Chunks of chocolate, and of course when you pop that into the oven, the chocolate bits, do they melt?
Yes, they do, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Every mouthful that you take has got this nice smushy chocolate in it, so it's absolutely 100% yum.
So if you want our keyword for this morning, it is Be Well, to make these delicious Be Well hot cross bun chocolate chip wreaths. Just SMS the keyword Be Well to 33728. We really are combining all of the deliciousness that when it comes to food, I'm talking about chocolate and hot cross buns. I don't think it gets any tastier than this.
Ooh,
so Grace, when you put your hot cross bun balls in the wreath shape, we obviously need to create that little cross on our hot cross buns.
So I've mixed some flour and some water and a little bit more sugar to this. Okay, the recipe is, you can SMS for the recipe. Cut a little,
Be Well, yes.
I've put it in this icing bag and then I've cut the top. And all you have to do is just pipe your crosses.
There we go.
On, there we go.
It's like one of my favorite parts of a hot cross bun.
Oh yes, definitely. And they're dead easy to make.
And then we'll pop this into the oven for how long?
So you're going to put it in at about 200 degrees first, and then you pop them in, and you turn down the temperature to 180, and you're going to do them for about 20 minutes.
For about 20 minutes. Now, how does this one have a little bit of a glaze?
Oh, we make the glaze. We definitely make a glaze.
You can add it if you want
when
to.
When it's hot and it's fresh and it's come out the oven and they're nice and golden like this, you mix equal parts of caster sugar and some milk, and you heat that either in the microwave or on the stove top, just until it's bubbling around the sides, gets nice and sticky.
And then you glaze it.
And then you brush it over, and that's what gives it that nice shiny look to your hot cross buns.
Oh, well, there we go. There you have it. Grace Stevens, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And of course, our keyword for you this morning, while combining these two delicious things, I'm talking about chocolate and hot cross buns and putting it in a wreath, just SMS BWell to 33728. And because using BWell canola oil, it means that you can totally have your Easter bun wreath and eat it too, because BWell is packed with vitamin E and omega 3s.